I adore this man, and I know that this is a cracking way to finish what we've been doing. So please give it up for the one and only Mr. Ed Byrne.
Cheers, Rich man. Hey, hello. Well done. Let's give it up for Jayde and Rich holding this thing together all night. Yes, let's give it up for all the acts you've seen live on the stage. All for nothing. And everybody, you know, who did a video tape and zoomed in because they couldn't be fucking bothered to show up in person. Fuck those people. I'm on telly and I'm fucking here. But anyway, I want to be here. Folks, listen, I swear to God, right? I've been doing fucking drive-in gigs. That's how fucking desperate the comedy situation has become. I'm listening to people honk their fucking horns to let me know they're laughing. It's the most offensive noise you can hear, and it's now become my fucking reason for living. I nearly caused a fucking motorway pile-up just to hear the fucking noise. That's how desperate the situation is. Because I'll be honest with you, folks, I love this. I worried when I became a dad that this would become less important to me. I thought that the whole notion of fatherhood would become so much more important compared to the frivolous notion of making people laugh. I thought this sharing of laughter, this notion of making just people giggle, compared to the job of turning two small boys into the men I want them to be, I thought this would pale into insignificance. But I gotta tell you, folks, as both a husband and a father, I need this more than ever. As a man who's been married for 12 years and been a dad for 9 of those years, it is so important for me to feel, even if it's just for the next 10 minutes or so, like somebody is listening to a fucking word I am saying. This is like oxygen. I feel like I get respect here. There's lights pointed at me. If there was some litter there and I said, "Sir, would you mind picking that up?" You might do it. Because the man on stage asked you to. You're not going to look at me and go, "I didn't put it there." But that's the shit I get at home. It is nice to be out of the house, isn't it? How has everybody been doing? I find the biggest worst thing about lockdown is just discovering how lazy you are. All the shit you thought you'd do if you had the time, suddenly you've had the time. Nope, turns out you're just a lazy cunt. It was nothing to do with not having the time. I've been running for the first month of lockdown. Then I went, that's hard. And running, it's as boring to do as it is to talk about. And I got tricked into talking about it. Friends, we'd have meetings in gardens or at the end of the lawn. You know, "Oh, you're looking quite trim. What's your secret?" "Oh, I'm running." "Oh, really? I'm running too." "Oh, fuck, we're talking about it now. Oh, God, no. Please, someone kill us both before someone who does triathlons joins the fucking chat. Triathletes, you're the worst. You're 3 flavors of boring, you are. "Oh, really? Is the swimming letting you down?" But because I've tried lifting weights as well. I gave that a go, and you can probably tell just from that mime how that went. Does that look convincing? It doesn't help that I'm holding a microphone in one hand, so it looks entirely asymmetrical. Oh, is your right arm getting a lot more built up than your left? No, I'm just holding a microphone in one, so the mime is not quite accurate. But I'm not getting hench. Honestly though, I gave it a red hot go, the working out, I did. And I've discovered that I am not genetically predisposed to putting on muscle mass. Has anybody else found that? I'm what's known in the bodybuilding fraternity as a hard gainer or lazy twat. It depends on how you look at it. And it's hard to get, but I'm old now. The idea of trying to put on muscle mass now, I'm 48. It's a fucking lost cause. It's all going wrong now. Everything falls apart in your late 40s. The idea of me trying to build muscle or definition now, it's like you're just hanging paintings in a burning house. It's pointless. Relax and enjoy the warmth, because you get to my age and it all goes to shit. Every ache you feel, every twinge makes you go, oh, is that forever? Seriously. Is this pain I'm feeling for the first time today going to define me for the rest of my fucking life? Am I a bad shoulder guy now? Is that who I am? And your body goes wrong in weird ways. When you're young, it's very straightforward. You go to the doctor with shit like, oh, I ran into a tree. I think I've broken my nose. I fell off my bike. I think I've twisted my ankle. You get to my age and you go to the doctor with shit like, yeah, I went kayaking 2 weeks ago and now my elbows don't match. Do you know, it's just that bit. So what's the point? It's so hard to get motivated to work out when you're me and you know that the best you could hope to achieve, you know, the absolute ultimate, the pinnacle. If I worked out every day, if I took steroids, if I took human growth hormone, if I realized every ounce of potential in my being, I still know the best I can hope for is maybe one day I'd eventually look like Iggy Pop. And that's the ultimate. And that's just another type of disgusting. I actually thought, do you know what I thought was going to fill up the Nightingale hospitals? Wasn't actually going to be the infections. I thought it was going to be people my age following the advice. I thought the major, when it was first reared its ugly head of COVID-19, I thought, do you know what's going to absolutely destroy us? Is people my age and up throwing out their backs, trying to sneeze into the crook of their fucking elbow. That was what I thought was going to do. I can do it, but I have to stretch first. So I've been at home. I've been spending time with my children. And do you know what I've been trying to do, folks? Because I have two kids, right? I have two boys. I have an elder son who's 9. His name is Cosmo. That's right, Cosmo. Awesome name. No, fuck you. You're a showbiz wanker. And his younger brother, who's 8, his name is Magnus, which got me a round of applause at a comedy club in Reykjavik last year. That's true. That is true. I have been doing this job for 27 years, and the easiest, longest, loudest round of applause I've ever had in my life was telling an Icelandic comedy club I had a son called Magnus. It blew the fucking doors off the place. My younger son, Magnus, oh my God! That's one of our names! Seriously, I came back after the interval. They'd forged me an axe in the car park. Like, for your son Magnus, to smite his enemies. But I have 2 kids, and here's what I try to do. I try to see the world through their eyes, yeah? You don't have to have kids do this. Couldn't we just try and see the world through children's eyes? Children are enthusiastic. They're excited by shit. Wouldn't we as adults be so much happier if we could just see the world as the children do? Couldn't we take on their enthusiasm? No, we can't. Because children get enthusiastic about stuff that's shit. That's the problem. They get excited about fucking ridiculous nonsense. Who here has children? The human race is doomed. Who here has children? None of us. If we did, we'd be at fucking home with them. We came out because we can. The people with children are at home during this plague time. Because at this time, I would normally ask, back when I used to do gigs, I'd ask an audience member if there was a thing their children were enthusiastic about that they didn't get, but none of you can relate. I was in Crewe and I asked, and already none of you can relate. Crewe, is that a place? Yes, where trains meet. And I did, I swear to God though, I asked this woman this very question. I said, come on, what are your kids into that you don't get? And she said, Animal Jam. Anybody? Yeah, exactly. Straight away I said, surely that's called pate. But no, apparently it's a thing. Kids are enthusiastic about shit. I find it very alienating when your family are into shit you're not into. Like, my wife and my 2 kids both love... Both? I mean, I think of my wife and my 2 kids as a pair. Sometimes I just let grammar go fuck itself. What do you want? The 3 of them. What's the word for that? Them lot. Sometimes I talk for a living. I fucking showed up, didn't I? But, no, stop it. No, I don't. No, stop it. But my wife and both of my children, do you know what they love? They love Strictly Come Dancing. I don't watch Strictly Come Dancing. I'm not into it. I don't give a fuck, right? But my whole family love it, okay? And I have nothing against it. I just don't watch it. And when it's on, I feel really alienated from the rest of my family. And now... it's even worse because about 2 years ago, I got asked to do Strictly Come Dancing, and I said no, and now my kids fucking hate me. They found this out. I did not see that coming when I weighed up the pros and cons of whether I should do it or not. I didn't think of that. That, 2 years down the line, your children, the people you love most in the world, might fucking resent you for this decision. And I can't even be honest with them about it. I can't just go, Daddy, why wouldn't you do Strictly Come Dancing? Because I'll fuck whoever I'm dancing with, son. That's why, right? Don't you? Don't you like how life is now? You, me, your mother, your brother, we're all living in the nice house. Isn't that better? You're not going, Mummy, why does Daddy not live here anymore? Because he couldn't keep his fucking hands off Oti, that's why. Isn't this better? You know, because even though I don't watch the show, I still have me favorites. But they do. Kids get excited by shit. And the best I can do is just not, ruin it for them, Like my kids, they love a fucking password. That's their favorite thing. Passwords. They love pretend to be spies. Oh, you can't get into the bedroom without the new password. Oh, passwords change. Have to have the decoder ring for the new... Because when you're a child, passwords are exciting. They're clandestine. You know something somebody else doesn't know. And I'm watching them play, and I'm just going, well, lads, enjoy while it lasts. Because the next thing you know, passwords will be the bane of your fucking life. Passwords are not fun. Passwords are an egregious burden. Oh, do you know the worst ones are the ones where they make you change it? Where other people tell you to change your password. Who the fuck are these people? How dare Apple tell me to change my password? I don't work for you. You work for me after I spend half my life buying every bit of shiny shit you save half a millimeter off. You work for me. And don't be looking at me, you fucking young people, going, oh, you can just get to just make up a password for you. Fuck you. I'm not having my computer know something about me I don't know. I've seen too many Terminator films. It's not happening, all right? By the way, too many Terminator films is more than 2 Terminator films, because all of them are shit apart from the first 2. Anyway. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, it's a thing comedians say when they go, that bit isn't doing that well, I'm going to do a different bit. But I have not yet quite decided what bit. But fuck, it's going to be good. Here's the thing. We have been trying to raise our children where we don't gender program them too much. Do you know what I mean by that? We're not keeping their gender a secret from them because we're not fucking weird. But we're not teaching our children that just because they're boys, we're not trying to do that thing of, oh, you're boys, so you have to do this. Because that's for girls and this is for boys. We're trying not to do that. Pink, that's for girls. Shiny things, that's for girls. No, you're boys, so you must be angry all the time. You gotta fight each other. You gotta bottle up your feelings because that's what fucking boys do. We're trying not to do any of that shit. We're trying to teach them that gender stereotyping is for the birds, which sounds like a mixed message. But you know what I'm trying to say here, right? So, for instance, both of my sons used to do ballet, right? I sent both of my kids to ballet because it's good for them. And it helped them with their karate, it helped them with their rugby and all that. But also, it was the only thing that the school offered as an after-school thing for free. But they both did ballet. And they both really enjoyed it. But my elder son, Cosmo, has given it up because the boys in his class told him it was for girls. And my younger son, Magnus, is fucking awesome at it. And he now no longer does it at the school. He goes and does it somewhere else because he doesn't want the people at school to know he does it. Because they've told him it's for girls. And I'm thinking it's 2020 and we're still dealing with this bullshit, right? And I want to say to my son, I want to say Magnus, because I can see he's hurting, because I know he wants to do it and he doesn't want to get the slagging. I want to say to him, do you know what, son? If you want to do ballet, just do it. If you don't want to do it anymore, give it up. But here's the thing. Next time one of the boys in your class tells you shouldn't do ballet because it's for girls, you should tell him he's a fucking wanker, right? You have to say those exact words. You would think that because you're a fucking wanker. That sounds like swearing, Daddy. That is proper grown-up swearing, son. That's what that is. Yeah. What's he going to do? Start a fight with you? Don't think so. He doesn't have your speed, your agility, or your core strength. No. So, you say to them, yeah, you would think that because you're a fucking wanker. And use those exact words, right? Because then that's a marker, right? So then the next time I'm at those school gates, next time I'm doing the pickup, next time I'm doing the drop-off, I'll just be ready for that tap on the shoulder. Yeah, your son called my son an effing W. No, my son called your son a fucking wanker. Because your son told my son he shouldn't do ballet, because your son told my son that ballet's for girls, because your son's a fucking wanker. And by the way, I see where he fucking gets it from. I'm fucking ready for this shit, right? But I can't do it. It's just not right for me to do that, because I can't create that kind of tension at the school. Because it's not even me they're going to be complaining to. At the end of the day, it's my wife they'll be giving out to. Because let's face it, it's the wife's job to deal with all that school shit. No, I don't want to create that tension for them. And I'll leave you with this idea, because it's very important they be able to make friends, the kids. And it's not just me, it's not just the kids. What the thing we've been missing most in lockdown, it's our relationships with other people, right? We are defined by the friendships, by the relationships we forge with other people. We are social animals. And when you're young, it's very straightforward. The friends you need a friend who's got a car, or a friend who's got a fake ID, or a friend who's got, alcoholic parents you can steal from, or whatever. You get older, it's more prosaic, it's more pragmatic. See, at 48, as a middle-aged married man, do you know the most important friendships in my life? Do you know the most important relationships for me? It's not the people who listen to me. It's not the people who lend me money. It's not the people with whom I'm politically aligned. The most important relationship I can have as a middle-aged married man, it's vital that my wife should have a friend who's married to a man who's fucking useless. That is the most important relationship in my... Look, I see a lot of people in here. My wife is never so beautiful as when she's complaining to me about the shitness of another woman's husband. You have no idea how important that is in my life. I see a lot of people behind me in life. Maybe you're thinking about starting a family. Maybe you're thinking... Trust me on this. If your other half has a friend, and that friend is married to a man who you think would make piss poor fatherhood potential, nurture that relationship. It will pay dividends further down the track. You have no idea how important it is to have those people in your life just lowering the bar for what it is to be a husband and a father. I was round at Michelle and Alex's yesterday. Alex is a useless, lazy lump. Tell me how useless he is. Tell me in minute and graphic detail of the useless, lazy lumpiness of Alex. You know they have 3 children, right? They have the elder one and they have the 2 twins. So at one point they had 3 children under the age of 3. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Do you know in that time he never changed a nappy? Not once. Never. He was bragging to me. He's proud of the fact he doesn't know how to change a nappy. Oh my God, you're so angry. This is so good. Look how angry you are at a man who's not me. Tell me more. You know how the eldest one has a peanut allergy? Could die if he eats a peanut. I know that. Yeah, he doesn't fucking know that. Came home with a bag of fun-sized Snickers bar. Wonder why everyone's crying because he nearly killed his eldest child. Oh my God, I'm gonna fuck the couch. I'm so horny. This is so good. Whisper the rest. What's that? He's away on another golfing weekend? That's the 2nd one this month. Put your finger in my arse. Seriously. Our relationship has also reached the point now where we communicate through the passive-aggressive exchange of mugs. It's very easy to slip into this, ladies and gentlemen. It starts off very low-key. I'll buy her a little Miss Scatterbrain mug for Christmas. She gets me a Mr. Messy mug for my birthday. Next thing you know, you're drinking out of a mug with "I hope you spill this on your balls" written on it. Where do you even get an "I could have married Dara O'Brien" mug? I mean, who even sells that mug? Listen, folks, thanks very much indeed for supporting the cause. Save Live Comedy! It's all we have! Cheers, good night.
Give it up for Ed Byrne!